drink no more, none of that.
What is going on, everyone? It is Thursday, and you know what time it is. It is time for Wrestling Talk with the P.U.W.F. And I
Yeah,
am here tonight with D-Walk. How you doing, D-Walk?
I'm great. Ready to talk about this wrestling talk. Let's get
Oh,
in,
yeah.
baby.
Shout out to the Invisible Man, Alex Coquito, who is invisible by his absence tonight, and Mr. Can the Destroyer on his hiatus. And we love you, brother, partner. Do your thing. We will always be here when you are ready.
You know it.
Destroyers of Smoke will always be here. Now let's go ahead and talk about some wrestling tonight. Let's go ahead and touch on a couple things here real quick before we get started. The first thing I'd like to talk about is let's talk about Raw.
What about Raw? What you think?
I don't know. Raw. I liked the Nakamura promo
Yeah.
on Seth Rollins. I like the way that they're doing the angle,
Mm-hmm.
but if they don't capitalize on it and have him win a championship, they're missing out.
I think it's too late for that one. It's like the fourth time they done wrestled. One person, it was a one-sided match. It's neither pull the trigger now or it got to be somebody else. But they already
I
done
think
did. They done been did Shinsuke Nakamura wrong for the longest time. Shinsuke Nakamura should have been at the title. To me.
Yeah. I mean, I believe you're right, and we are going to. I'm gonna think that. Man, I really want him to win
Yes.
the championship
He should have
in
been
2
one.
weeks.
He should have been one. I mean, like, my whole thing is that when him and AJ Styles was beefing and everything, that was his time.
It was, but they missed capitalizing on that opportunity. But let's talk about some other stuff that's going on. What do you think about what happened with JD McDonough in the beginning of Raw?
I don't know. I mean, I think like it's trying to basically like he's trying too hard to try to fit in the groove. And to me, it seemed like, to be honest, it seemed like they finna push Damian Priest out and have JD McDonough in because it's going too weird to me. I mean, like everybody like him, but one person.
I feel like they're redoing the Sami Zayn bloodline angle again. I feel like they're doing it all over again. Where everybody kind of likes Sammy, but Jey Uso didn't.
Yeah.
And now they're doing it again. The Judgment, they all like JD McDonough except for Damian Priest.
Yeah. I
They're doing
mean,
it
that's
all
why
over again.
I think they're trying to mix with Evolution too, because like either before he go win the belt, they go turn on him, or after he win the belt, they go turn on him. It's an Evolution thing.
I could see that. But let's talk about the matches and stuff that was going on here.
Come on with it. Let's get it.
So we had the opening segment with Mr. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
He was talking about, and he let off in a couple of hints.
Yeah,
One of which was talking about finishing the story.
Yeah. You think he'll finish that story?
I think that he's going to finish the story this upcoming year.
I want him to. He deserves it. Cody actually deserves it. Cody, like, actually, he don't put himself first.
Well,
he put everybody ahead of him.
Notable moments from the opening segment with Cody was the Judgment Day got involved, obviously, and JD McDonough. While Dominic was talking, you could tell WWE was only playing the audio from his mic in the arena and not from the direct feed
Yeah.
they have from the mic. It was pretty funny when he finally got upset about all of the boos.
Mm-hmm.
The other notable one was Priest's reaction when he realized he was alone against all four rivals was great.
That showed you right there and then it's gonna be some kind of turn.
Mm-hmm.
He got did like he was he got did like he's about to turn. He about to turn a face. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't have a money in bank potential, and Damian Priest could got a potential to be a world champion.
Well, what do you think about the opening contest, the first match of the night, which was Otis versus Bronson Reed?
For a big man match, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it's pretty good
Same,
for two big men.
same.
They've been a long
I
time.
feel Otis is a little underrated.
Yeah, yeah. As a singles match, yeah. But I think that match, I haven't seen a big man wrestle a good big man match like that in a long time. We have it.
Kind of
I honestly,
reminds me of Bam Bam Bigelow and Vader.
great match. Great
That's
match,
that.
man.
That's what that reminds me of. That's
Yeah,
what that reminded me of. Had a
yes.
good big man feel, but they could both move around the ring really well, and they were able to move around the ring very well. Like they were not as big as they are.
Minus the little slip Otis did when he was doing the worm.
Well, he got excited.
But other than that, like I love the match. The match was
Oh,
dope.
Otis got excited and had an accident and slipped on it.
It's the match I liked it. First match,
Was
I,
was a good match. Bronson Reed is your winner.
yeah,
He hit the tsunami for the 1, 2, 3. And the Bleacher Report commented and said that this match is everything Big E would want it to be.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
They gave it a B grade, which is really good for a big man match.
For a big man match. Who was the last big man that actually got a good match? Was that Brock Lesnar or Big Show? One of them.
Oh, bro. Excuse me, fellas. Folks, Bronson, I would say it was probably Brock. Let's go to the next match. Tommaso Ciampa versus Ludwig Kaiser.
Why?
Basically, you know how this works.
Yeah,
Basically, if you want a chance at the IC champ, the Ring General Gunther, you have to go through the lackeys first.
yeah, yeah.
Ludwig Kaiser and Ciampa had a good match, solid outing. It was really good. It excelled my expectations more than I thought it was going to.
I agree.
Ludwig Kaiser is an underrated talent,
I
and
agree.
Tommaso Ciampa is starting to come into the limelight a little more, which is good because he's too talented to be held back.
Yeah.
It was a really good match. All in all, in the end, Tommaso Ciampa was the victor. It also got a B grade as well from Bleacher Report.
That's dope.
Like I said, this match was good. At the ending, he said, "I'm coming for you and coming to take everything you've got." Talking to Gunther, as Gunther was in the back, frustrated and irate.
This what
Let's see. Huh?
this why I don't like. They're a tag team. Like they only got two tag teams wrestling. What happened to all the other tag teams? They supposed to be a tag team. Why are they wrestling singles? That's why I don't get. Like, make stuff make sense.
Because they're covering for their boss.
They should have just had them run a tag team division and wrestling that, and Gunther run. Gunther, he could do everything himself. I mean, like, I just don't get it. Like, they haven't got no tag team run. They haven't got no run for the belt or nothing like that.
Not yet. I think in time they will.
I think they about to break up. How that altercation happened afterwards.
Or they turn on Gunther and they cost Gunther the title.
That'd be the best interest, and they stay together, and finally get a tag team run.
Not only that, you got to think of it this way: if they are the reason that Gunther loses his belt, his title, Gunther still looks strong in booking.
Yeah, just like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens still looking strong because they not losing.
No,
It's more than multiple people. But yeah, I got you, bro. And what will happen next?
so let's go ahead and talk about the next match, which was Natalya versus Tegan Knox.
Oh,
Which there was a backstage altercation with Becky and Tegan Knox, and Becky said, "Why didn't you walk through the curtain? I saw you back there. Why didn't you come through the curtain?" And she said, "Natalya's a veteran. She's been here longer, and she kind of took the spot. I didn't want to overshine a veteran."
mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Becky said, "You got to take your opportunities when you got them.
Mm-hmm.
That opportunity last week was for you, not for her."
Right.
And then Tegan Knox went to Adam Pearce's office and was talking to Adam Pearce about getting a title shot.
Yeah.
And Adam Pearce, Natalya walked in and kind of interrupted her. And Tegan Knox, excuse me, got all mad. And they made a match.
Yeah.
And the winner of the match would be taking on Becky Lynch for the championship at the pay-per-view.
Right.
So here we go. Tegan Knox versus Natalya, the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship. The match was okay. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay.
Right.
But obviously Tegan Knox gets the W, beating Natalya. Bleacher Report gave this a C+ grade. I have to agree. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
So how do you feel about Natalya, man? Like, honestly, to me, she had her time. It's done.
She's there to help promote other talent. She's there to help elevate other talent.
I understand that, but for me, when you come out the blue and say, "I want a title shot," like, to me, like you said, she should be pushing younger talent. I mean, like, she should be in the title ticker, period. She should be in the title spot, period. But trying to challenge for a title. That's how I feel. I'm tired of saying.
Listen, she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's putting over younger talent. She's doing exactly what she should be doing.
But how can you lose a match and still be like, want to be still up there? But that's just my opinion, though. That's just how I feel. Like, it ain't like, to me, wrestling ain't like how it used to be when you gotta beat people in order to get a title shot. Anybody can get a title shot.
I'm moving past this. We spent too much time talking about Natalya.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna send an email so I can get a title shot.
Let's talk about a better match now. Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee. This match was a fucking banger.
Banger.
Probably like one of the best matches on the card.
Yeah. I agree. This
match was so back and forth. There was so much going on in this match with Dragon Lee and Dominic. And let me tell y'all something. Dominic Mysterio is very impressive. He has got every week he gets better and better and better and better. It's just you go from hating the guy to watching him wrestle and progress every week, and you're like, wow, he can really go. He can wrestle. And you're impressed. And at the same time that you're impressed, you're also astounded because some of the stuff he does is crazy. It's great. But it's safe in a way. So it's good. He's kind of starting to remind me of The Miz in a way where he has that heat, that heel heat, but he gets better and better and better and better the more he goes and the more you see him. It's like it's natural.
Yeah, he really
The
got some
Miz
of my
was
respect.
this.
He really got
Yeah,
some of my respect. I didn't
the
like
Miz
him.
was the same way.
Yeah, I didn't like him, but I still kind of don't like Miz. But Dom, like he really like he rubbing off on me. He rubbing off on me like to make me like him. Like I just want to see more of that. I just want to see more of Dom win. And I know
Don't
he
don't
got more. I know he got more potential to do a lot of more stuff. I mean, I know he just started, but I would love to see him start doing his own stuff, his own way.
uh, uh, don't listen to my partner Mike. You're great. You're a great wrestler, great entertainer, great on the mic. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. So,
But
hey, talk. So we had we it was a good match, great match. Like I said, it was this match. Bleacher Report gave it a B+.
yeah,
I mean, it definitely deserved an A, but B plus
yeah,
is I'll take it.
that's still passable.
Uh, they earned Dragon Lee and Dominic Mysterio earned themselves a "This is awesome" chant from the crowd as they work towards the finish. But in the end, Dominic Mysterio was able to pick up the 1, 2, 3 and retain the NXT North American title, and he did it on his own.
But no, he did it on his own. I loved it.
Yeah.
Who do you see? Who do you see beating Dirty down? Who do you see?
I don't know, but I know he has to take on Trip Williams on Saturday.
I don't know. I think he's gonna be. I don't think Trick ready though. He
I
ain't
know
been.
that whoop that trick chant was going pretty strong on NXT.
You're right about that. You're right about that, but I don't know. Like they just haven't pushed him more.
Look, let's get to the next match, even though I don't want to, because the next match was horrible.
See, we could have been stapling about the same still thing. Come on,
Nia Jax versus Zoe Stark.
I'm logging off. Good night, y'all.
This this has this has nothing to do with Zoe Stark though. Zoe Stark did everything she possibly could. This is just why WWE? Why'd you hire Nia Jax back? Why? Just why?
I don't even know why you talked about it. We could have skipped this.
Okay, Nia Jax beat Zoe Stark with a grade of a C. Bleacher Report gave it a C and said the match wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. It was just kind of fun.
Hey, you just wasted a minute of your life talking about this. See?
Kofi Kingston versus Drew McIntyre
Why?
because they're making Drew McIntyre a heel.
Wrong scenario.
They're making him a heel. They're making him a douchebag.
They could have did this with they could have made him stronger if he did it with top contenders. I'm not knocking Kofi Kingston, but they could have did that with him being in a higher level of him turning heel, where people could notice it.
It's okay though because at the end of the day, Kofi Kingston can say, "Hey, Drew, guess what? I've won more championships than you, and hey, guess what? I won my world title in front of a crowd.
Yeah. See?
You won yours in an empty arena, you bum."
Yeah, see?
Get your Scottish ass the hell out of here with your sword. Ripping off the Highlander and shit.
And the Highlander was a good movie.
I know
One
it
and
was,
two.
but he ripping it off. And there was more than two. There was like 5.
No, about the 1 and 2. Okay, where 2, when it was all of them, that was like my by far favorite.
That was 3.
Where he had to chop off the dude head because he was in the mentor.
That was. We're getting off topic, but that was Highlander 3 Endgame.
Yeah.
That was
okay,
the third movie.
Yeah, that was my one. Because the other Duncan McLeod was my guy. But
That was the one that had Jet Li in it.
Yeah, but we off subject and everything. But no,
So anyway, looks like the Viking Raiders got involved. Ivar attacked Xavier Woods at ringside, which distracted Kingston and gave the Scottish Warrior an opening to hit the Claymore for the win.
yeah,
Drew McIntyre wins. The match got a B plus. I agree, the match was good
yeah,
because Kofi Kingston can go. He's done it for years. He can go. McIntyre repeatedly telling The Miz to shut up was funny,
yeah,
but the headbutt he hit was even funnier.
yeah.
Scottish Warrior is going to be a great heel if WWE fully turns him. He is in a much better place in his career than he was during his last run as a villain.
Can
The
I
Miz
say this
seems
too?
what's up?
Get rid of the fucking sword. Get rid of the fucking sword. They should have always kept him a heel.
Ivar hitting a moonsault was crazy.
Like
That
I
big
said,
motherfucker doing a moonsault.
worst case scenario, they could have kept Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre heels.
How about the main event?
Okay, let's talk about the main event. What happened at the main event?
Judgment Day versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag titles.
Good match. Good match. I don't.
Great match.
Yeah.
JD McDonough pays dividends to the Judgment Day once again and saves their tag titles.
Someone might say this. How the fuck everybody get put out? Except for him.
Everybody was getting their asses whooped. Cody Rhodes was out there.
Yes. But
Jey Uso was out there. Fucking everybody fighting. And then next thing you know, JD McDonough fucking out of nowhere Wally Wops fucking Sami Zayn with one of the tag titles, and Damian Priest just kind of like throws an arm over him and gets the 1, 2, 3.
everybody got ejected but him. And he was the second one involved.
Because when they were ejecting people, they didn't. The referee was distracted, and that's what caused him to be able to hit him with the belt. And then nobody saw him because he was down on the ground.
Wasn't he the first one the referee looked at?
No, he was
Like,
looking at the
I had to go back there and look at it again because they could have did a better ending. But other than that, I love the match. The match is dope. Once again, it still made Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn look strong. I'm ready for them.
Judgment Day is victorious and retains the tag team titles. The match gets a B plus from Bleacher Report, which it looks like they're building up to a 4-on-4 match.
Yeah. But I would love to see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I want to see Sami Zayn get his first world title. I want to see Kevin Owens win before his last hurrah. Even if they got to split up and go to different shows in order for them to get title belts. I want to see that. That got to be.
Do you want to talk about SmackDown now?
Okay, but you got to say your opinion on that, though, first.
I don't know, man. I eventually they're going to turn on each other. I don't know who's going to turn on who, but eventually it's going to be a turn.
Yeah. Okay, what about SmackDown? Huh?
Well, yeah, SmackDown, so SmackDown made, hold on. We had started the show off with John Cena.
Right.
Bloodline came out.
Yep.
Yeah, and AJ Styles was the one to save him. Hey, Onyx Blade. Alex is not with us tonight. He is busy. But thank you for stopping by and showing some love.
Appreciate it.
How are you this evening, sir? We appreciate you. John Cena talking his smack. Judgment Day, Bloodline comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And to come in and help save John Cena was AJ Styles came out.
Yeah.
AJ Styles is helping Cena fend off the Judgment Day and says that they want a match with the Bloodline. And Adam Pearce says, thank you. We appreciate that. And that's good. Relaxing is a good thing. I feel that. Worked all day, now doing this. Working more. But this is fun.
Yeah.
So we have AJ Styles and Cena, which originally was supposed to be LA Knight and Cena, but
Yeah.
LA Knight contracted a virus and could not perform.
Right.
So we're hoping he comes back in time. They set it up, which was good, but they beat down Styles at the end of the show and left, and he got sent out in an ambulance, which I think is going to play into the storyline. I feel like it's going to play into the storyline for LA Knight is going to take Styles' place.
Or, hey, you know, to be more crazier though, I was just thinking, what if it's neither Batista or Randy Orton come back? I'm just saying.
Batista's not training, and Orton is just now starting to train, so it's going to be a while. They're expecting Orton's expected return is probably going to be for the Royal Rumble.
Actually, I'm excited for when Orton come back.
It's probably going to be a Royal Rumble return.
That'd be crazy. I mean, as long as I don't know about it, as long as people don't know about it, that's the best chills and everything is when you don't know. Expect like people didn't when AJ Styles popped up. They know really a lot of people didn't expect that.
I did. That's me.
Well, okay, so what was your one? What was the one where you were shocked about it and didn't believe it?
I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, Mickie James was a big one when she was the TNA Knockouts champion coming into the Royal Rumble with the Knockouts title. I was like, what?
You right.
That kind of threw me off for a Rumble.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they're letting Impact people come in here with their belts and shit? The fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy.
So big takeaways from SmackDown. I know one of the big takeaways from SmackDown is where's the results from this thing here? Did they not put it out here?
What's that? What's your question, bro? What?
Bleacher Report's having an aneurysm. I don't know.
Hey, so what you think? What about the Street Profits match?
LWO and Street Profits was a good match. Ray and Santos Escobar getting the W on the Street Profits, and Bobby Lashley flipping shit on the Street Profits.
So what you think? What's best? Because I just see like it'll be dope to see Judgment Day versus Bobby Lashley, and who do you think he'll replace? You'll replace Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, or they'll get more darker?
They're gonna get darker. The Street Profits are gonna have to go fucking full blown heel. They're gonna have to go asshole.
And they got potential.
Well, they've already done it a couple times. Like, come on, dude, step it up. Be a fucking dick. Let's just start beating the shit out of people.
Yeah,
it's not hard.
But
do your job.
This off the subject. What about you see them one dudes, tag team dudes, they made them like prime time players / crime time.
Hey man, they give these motherfuckers a tag team name?
No, they call Out the Mud. They call Out the Mud.
Nah, man, not them.
Yeah.
They gave these two motherfuckers Austin Theory and fucking Grayson Waller got a fucking tag team name.
Yeah, what's the name?
They're called A-Town Down Under.
No, man, come on, good plan, bro.
A-Town,
no.
bro. I am not even lying to
Straight
you. I
up.
am on my other phone looking at the fucking
Hey,
goddamn results, and I'm like, oh, A Town
P.U.W.F.
Down Under.
P.U.W.F. Good night. Hey, Joe, you doing this on your own, bro. I'm on.
They
No,
defeated the
for real.
Brawling Brute. They defeated the
Bro,
Brawling Brutes.
come on,
What?
bro. Oh, my goodness, bro. Oh,
A Town
what is
Down Under is
wrong?
undefeated.
Well, can nobody be creative no more? Man,
It's like
man,
we're just gonna pick the name of your finisher and just add under.
man. Hey, what was it?
It
So, what was the dopest
is
name you?
unexplained. It is corny.
What was the dopest name you ever like in a tag team
Welcome to
name?
welcome to WWE, folks.
What the fuck? What was your favorite tag team? Two people that was dominating, killing.
The Eliminators.
One of mine, I gotta say, just on top of my head, is a 2-man power trip.
The Eliminators are one of mine from original ECW.
Yeah, I agree. But 2-man power trip was man.
Yeah, but the Eliminators would have chewed
Yeah,
those two boys up and spit them out. The
yeah,
Eliminators
but
were just on another
oh yeah.
level.
Imagine if ECW never went bankrupt. What would you see that happen to that?
That would have been crazy.
They'd have been neck and
Uh,
neck in WWE.
let's talk about the main event because that's the most important one.
What about the
The
main event,
match
brother?
that I was waiting to see, the match that I was anticipating, that I was looking forward to all week was the women's championship with Io Sky defending against Asuka.
That was dope. That was dope.
I was anticipating this match all fucking
Yeah.
week.
And
It did not disappoint me until the finish.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
I, I was good, and then the finish happened, and I was like, "The fuck just happened? What did I just watch?" The match got an A, which I agree it did deserve an A. But
Right.
it's like, what? But why?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree that finisher was.
Outside interference from Bailey,
Yeah.
even after Charlotte tried to even the odds.
That made Eagle Sky look weak.
They should have just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Let them have the match. Let Io win fairly, and let it happen like that.
It's still showing Oscar better than Io. That's
And
better than saying.
I don't have a problem with that. Asuka is fantastic,
Yeah, she is.
and she needs to be showcased.
Yeah.
Io as well. Io Sky is another fantastic female wrestler that needs to be showcased. They need to start be talking about Io Sky more.
Yeah.
They don't need to be talking about these other people. They need to be talking more about
No.
Io Sky because she not only successfully cashed in Money in the Bank, but she's been defending her title and winning and doing great matches on top of that.
But she's a champion too. Treat her like a champion. Treat her forget the it's Io Sky and Bailey. You know what I mean? You know.
Let's talk about Dynamite.
What about Dynamite, bro? Let me hear.
Well, we had a little couple things happen on Dynamite. Couple things.
What happened? What happened?
Well, we had a contract signing between Adam Page and Swerve Strickland,
Mm-hmm.
which
Great.
which that's going to be good.
Yeah.
We had another sit down interview with Christian Cage, the TNT champion, which he officially is now the TNT champion after Collision on Saturday,
Right.
and Darby Allin with Jim Ross, and they had a back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Christian really was pushing Darby's buttons.
I bet.
At one point, he said, "I want you to invite everybody. I want you to invite your uncle and your dad." And I'm sorry, I forgot they're dead.
Damn. Burn. Burn.
And he told Darby, he's like, "You hide under that face paint," and he's like, "You hide everything under that face paint." And Darby took a bottle of water and threw it in his face and started rubbing the face paint off.
Damn.
So
Damn.
we'll see what happens with that, man.
Yeah,
But they signed the match for Wrestle Dream, Christian Cage versus Darby Allin for the TNT Championship.
Christian Cage versus. I hope. Goddamn, Luchasaurus turn on Christian Cage.
Not yet. We'll get into some more about how I feel about that when we do predictions and news and rumors, because there's a lot going on in the background. Is Christian still managing? Yes, he is. He is still managing Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus was the TNT champion until Saturday. On Collision, there was a three-way dance with Christian, Luchasaurus, and Darby Allin, which pretty much should have just been a damn handicap match. But Darby knocked out Luchasaurus. Christian threw Darby out and then pinned Luchasaurus. And then they hugged afterwards. So Christian is now officially the TNT champion.
Yeah, yeah. How you feel about that, bro?
All right, so you want to talk about that? All right, Here we go. Let's break into a little bit of news. There is reports coming in as of today that it looks like AEW is finalizing a contract with Adam Copeland, also known as Edge. They are very close to signing the contract as of today. Now, if that is true, and we get a turn, Luchasaurus turns on Christian, it would make sense to have Adam Copeland come help Christian.
Yeah.
And then we get Edge and Christian again.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
AEW. All with the Hardys.
That'd be crazy. They can have one more hurrah.
And Team 3D is back together in Impact.
Yeah. And they can make that'd be dope. Might get the table.
Might get TLC 3.
Yeah. Yeah. So what else you got for us, bro?
So that was a very good segment. I would give that segment was very good. I like the way Christian and Darby handle themselves in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, unexplained, it would be copying what WWE did, but you got to realize those guys made their mark by making that famous. The Dudley Boys are known for tables. The Hardy Boys are known for ladders, and Edge and Christian are known for chairs. I mean, that's those three elements. Those characters are known for those specific weaponry. Yeah. So I mean, you could do that, or they could also do They could also make it a. They could also make it like a. Shit, what's that other match? I can't think of it just yet. But they'll have another. They might make it a different type of match. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the characters themselves, the wrestlers, actually made that what it was. It wasn't WWE that made it. It was the wrestlers that did it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. A lot of the wrestlers that suck is the ones that let them decide, like, hey, you pick one for me.
Yes. Yeah. We had a funny segment too, by the way. It was a funny segment with MJF and Adam Cole after the match. They showed video footage, and MJF said, "I'm going to take you on a boat," and he took him on his dad's boat. and then they're on Dad's boat, and they're drinking and fishing and having a good time. And he asks Cole asks MJF to get him another drink, and he's like, "Yeah, buddy, sure, hold this." He's like, "Hold my beer," and he held his beer, and he got up and got to go get the beer out, and was putting the Dynamite Diamond ring on. And Adam Cole said, "Max, yeah, buddy." He's like, "You didn't bring me out here to punch me in the back of the head with the Dynamite Diamond ring and throw me overboard, did you?" He's like, "No, I would never do that." And as he's putting this ring back in his pocket.
Man, that is crazy. I wish Adam Cole never got hurt. Man, this could have been. It could have been still good if Adam Cole never got hurt.
So
I love this segment.
The segment was fantastic. It was funny as hell. Yeah. And then they were talking, and he was talking about how he can have multiple friends, and it's good and healthy. And MJF was like, "Well, I only have one friend, and that's you." And he's like, I "That's my normal." And he's like, "But I understand what you're saying." And he's like, "And I respect that." And then they were fishing, and they caught a big fish. It was a Big Show fish.
Yeah.
It was a cat. It was Captain Insano in an inner tube, and they brought him on the boat, and they were having a beer, and he's like, "Better than you, baby." He's like, "You guys are cool." And they're all just riding off in the sunset in Long Island, just drinking their beer on the back of a boat.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Now, question. Going into the pay-per-view, we have MJF. Adam Cole came out with MJF after the segment. Adam Cole said he's not going to be able to compete. They're going to have to relinquish the titles. MJF's like, "Oh, hell no, we ain't doing that." He's like, you made me wrestle twice in one night to win these for you? And we're going to just give him up? He's like, "No, we're not doing that." He's like, "I'll wrestle the Righteous in a handicap match."
Miz and MJF versus the Righteous?
Yes, it's a handicap match for the tag titles.
But Big Show been getting Paul Wright have been getting in shape.
Yeah, it'd be funny if Captain Insano come out to help MJF.
They might as well bring Happy Gilmore out too.
Double choke slams the Righteous, and MJF just kind of pins them both.
No, but if
they retain the titles.
If they have Captain Insano, they might as well have Happy Gilmore. Like he finally beat Captain Insano.
They could, because they're with Warner Brothers Discovery, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Or what if that these are all what ifs?
Yeah.
What if Wardlow comes and helps MJF?
Oh my! I didn't think about that.
Haven't seen Wardlow in a while.
Wow.
Wardlow sees how MJF's changed, and he comes out to help him.
Wow. And then they let him hold the belt so long when Adam Cole come back, and then this one Wardlow and MJF get cool back again.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy, bro.
Bring him in.
That's dope. I can see that.
But you can have Wardlow be a heel Wardlow, and have him turn on MJF and get major heat.
Yeah, I could see that. That'll be dope.
Hey, there it is, right there. Or
what?
Roderick Strong helps MJF keep the belts.
Ain't he with the Kingdom though?
Another possibility. Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe helping Wardrobe. Man, he did shake his hand.
Remember, he gave him that sign of respect, and he's the reason why Adam Cole's hurt.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That's dope. I mean, I love Samoa Joe. Well, I like Samoa Joe. I dig Samoa Joe. Great wrestler and everything. Pause. No, but he should be he should have a world title reign. Like,
Samoa Joe is older, and I mean he's been holding this TV title for a while. We also had a fatal four-way with Penta El Cero Miedo,
mm-hmm,
Matt Jackson,
mm-hmm.
Orange Cassidy, and Austin Gunn of
No,
the Bullet Club Gold. The
no,
winner of this match, of this fatal four-way, will be facing Rey Fenix, the international champion,
no, bro.
at Wrestle Dream. No, not at Wrestle Dream. It's not going to be at Wrestle Dream. It's going to be in another pay-per-view. Or
Yeah.
next week on Dynamite. Next week on Dynamite.
Next week.
Yeah.
No, bro.
This match was very good. This match was very good. This Fatal 4-Way is fantastic. All four men showed out. Even Pockets. Fuck Pockets, by the way.
Oh, man, you disrespectful, bro.
Good night, Alex Blade. We appreciate you for stopping by and commenting, and we appreciate you for supporting the show. And you have a good night, sir, and we hope to see you again soon. Yeah, fuck Pockets, by the way. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh,
Somebody doesn't love you. Wow.
And it ain't Pockets, and fuck him. Anyway, fuck Pockets, and yep, we're gonna keep that going. And there ain't no invisible man here to stop me with the fuck Pockets. Fuck Pockets.
Wow. You just wait, man. You just wait.
So I didn't know what the hell to expect at this match. I was like, who are they going to give it to? Are they going to have Penta and Phoenix go one-on-one again? I was like, that'd be interesting, brother versus brother.
Yeah.
And then we had a surprise because the winner of the match was Matt Jackson.
Why?
We're getting a repeat of Matt Jackson and Rey Fenix back from like 2019. Because the fucking match between Matt Jackson and Rey Fenix was one of the best matches in wrestling history.
Bro, they just won a trio. They just won the three fucking...
Nah, it's called the 6-man championship.
Whatever.
Get it right, damn it. Do your research. Do your research.
And it still is built. God damn it.
But they listen. But having Phoenix versus Matt Jackson is going to be one. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a great match. But I believe Rey Fenix is going to hold the belt for a while.
I hope so.
I don't think he's going to lose to Matt Jackson. I just know that the match is going to be amazing.
I hope so. I hope so, bro.
We also. Oh, I'm trying to get caught up here. I lost my place. For some reason, it moved. It moved. They showed footage from Collision with Absolute Ricky Starks and Bryan Danielson in the death match, the last man standing. Why'd you get him walk away?
Oh, give me 1 sec. I gotta shoot the porcelain. Go ahead. By the time I go back and everything, I'll be right back. All right.
All right. Well, all right. So we had Ricky Starks and Bryan Danielson. They were talking about the match from Collision. It was a great match. It was a strap match, and it was a great match. And they were talking about Bryan Danielson, how he choked out Ricky Starks, but Ricky Starks never tapped. Wheeler Yuta comes into the locker room, and Wheeler Yuta was praising Ricky Starks, telling him that this is the type of punishment I go through on a daily basis being part of the BCC. And he said that you are tough and you can blah, blah. And then Ricky Starks like cuts him off and he's like, I don't want to hear your praise. Blah, 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 blah. And then he was, and Wheeler Yuta got in his face and there was a whole big thing. And then they signed the match for Wrestle Dream. It's going to be Wheeler Yuta versus Ricky Starks at Wrestle Dream.
My money on you. But how do you feel about this potentially being Daniel Bryanson's last year wrestling?
I don't think it'll be his last year. I just think he's going to go on a limited schedule.
No, he said in an interview where he said when his daughter turns 7, he'll quit wrestling, and he said she's 6 now.
Actually, it wasn't. It was the international title shot was Nick Jackson versus Brian Cage versus Claudio Castagnoli. My apologies.
Yeah.
And Nick Jackson was the winner of that match.
Right.
The Fatal 4-Way was. Hold on, I had my stuff mixed up. AEW International Championship Open Challenge: Ray Phoenix versus Jeff Jarrett, which Ray Phoenix won.
Okay.
I don't know why they have Jeff Jarrett going for fucking titles.
Why?
Hold on. Where was that Fatal 4-Way at? I'll get back to the Fatal 4-Way. But they were talking about Don Callis came to the ring with Takeshita. And then they introduced Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara came out to the ring with fireworks in his Miami Vice looking attire. Looking like he needs to be smoking a Cubana and chilling, drinking a drinky drink and on a beach somewhere. And we got to hear a little bit from Sammy Guevara, got to hear a little bit of Don Callis. They said we have footage from over in Japan. We went over there to confront Kota Ibushi and in his gym. And they went to his gym and they were looking for Kota Ibushi and he wasn't there. And they beat the crap out of the guy that was there. And then Ibushi came in and Ibushi and Takeshi were going back and forth until Takeshita wally-whopped fucking Ibushi with a fucking 10-pound kettlebell in the head.
Yeah.
And then started beating the fucking piss out of him on the floor, punches galore and stomping him. And Don Callis got a few stomps in as well. And they were saying that they're going to take everything away from Kenny Omega, Ibushi, and Jericho. Because the match is signed for Wrestle Dream. 6-man tag. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Kota Ibushi versus Takeshita, Sammy Guevara, and Will Ospreay.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be an insane match, buddy.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be nuts.
Sammy quoted, "I'm the hero. Chris Jericho is the villain. For 4 years he was holding me back. I was champion without him. I did pay-per-views without him. Every time I would start to fly high, he would clip my wings. He was never going to pass me the torch. Chris Jericho is selfish. It is time for me to become the champion and the star I was meant to be."
You think Chris Jericho trying to pass that torch to him?
Chris Jericho is going to pass the torch eventually, but he ain't ready yet. I'm trying to find the spot because I got all messed up because of this. Because it changed direction on me when I was reading it.
No, you good, but Chris Jericho is the only few wrestlers that could change their gimmicks and is dope.
Oh, by the way, the match with Christian Cage and Darby Allin for the AEW for the TNT title is 2 out of 3 falls. Okay, so the Fatal 4-Way, the 4-Way Wrestle Dream preview match, where the partners were banned from ringside.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, see, the fans chanted AEW, AEW. Penta blocked the BTE trigger from Matt. Penta took down Austin with a sling blade. Austin smashed the Orange with the Fameasser
Mm-hmm.
from a near fall, almost stealing a victory. All three men super kicked Austin. Penta and Matt traded kicks. Orange, it said Orange pulped Matt Jackson with the orange punch and pinned him. Orange Pockets gets the victory.
My man Pockets.
Timing is everything, and Orange's timing was perfect, said Taz.
Pockets,
Well,
my
because
man.
he's teaming with Hook.
Hey, accept the Pockets, bro. Accept them.
I ain't accepting no damn Pockets.
Accept the Pockets. You gonna like Pockets.
You know what's going to happen to Pockets?
What?
They're going to go back into pants.
Wow, you gonna like
Back
Pockets
into
one day.
pants.
Mark my words, you gonna like Pockets.
You know a good place for Pockets?
Where?
In the dark where nobody can see it.
Wow, you a cruel man. You a cruel man, black-hearted, cruel man.
The House of Black's Julia Hart with Brody King took on Willow Nightingale.
Willow Boringale.
Willow's left eye was bandaged up as a result of the missed attack last week from Julia Hart.
Oh.
Willow poured on the punishment, charging at Julia Hart, hitting her with the flurry of offense. Julia jumped on Willow's back and grabbed at the bandage over Willow's eye. Willow is fighting for purpose, not just for revenge, said Excalibur. Willow grabbed and pounded Julia Hart. Willow body slammed Julia. Julia retreated out to the ring and crawled under the ring. Julia snuck up behind Willow and chop blocked her. Julia locked in Heartless, but Willow reached the ropes, forcing the break. Willow pounced Julia out of the corner. Willow hoisted up Julia and placed her upside down in the corner. Julia dodged the cannonball splash. Julia hit the moonsault press and pinned Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Julia placed Willow in the Heartless submission after the match. TBS champion Chris Statlander sprinted to the ring to save her friend. Julia hid behind Brody King and laughed.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that match, bro?
Was good. I do want to see what they're going to do with Chris Statlander and Julia Hart because Julia Hart has not been defeated this year.
No, she haven't. Man, yes, she's pretty good. Is she
She's
part of the Hart
undefeated.
family?
No.
No. No, it was a good match. I mean, I look forward to seeing how she wrestled and her more how she developed.
Yeah, I definitely want to see what's going to happen with that.
Yeah.
Her gimmick has developed very well.
Yeah.
Let's see, Swerve.
Man, Swerve killing it, bro. Swerve killing it. Swerve getting put. I mean, I think Swerve he getting there more to over than Cowboy and than the Hangman. Swerve killing it. His gimmick. If he stayed in WWE, bro, he wouldn't even never been this high up.
So backstage, let's end the segment. It says Swerve slapped Hangman and then went to sign the contract.
Yeah.
Hangman stabbed Swerve in the hand with the pen. Security had to keep the two men separated.
Yeah.
Then we broke to a backstage segment where camera crews filmed a gang of men dressed in black from head to toe wearing masks, swarming Switchblade Jay White and attacking him. One of the attackers looked into the camera and cocked his head to the side. He was wearing a devil mask. This comes after Jay White came out to confront MJF,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a battle on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the segment?
I did see. I'm trying to figure out like it's giving me hints about it could be Edge. Cause like he been having like little promo things. I've been watching like they've been having like little promo things about Edge and that mask he wear. But who is the other wrestlers though?
Or you got to think of it this way too. Or it could be the Pinnacle.
The Pinnacle. But then when they all small though?
No, it was Ty Dillinger, FTR, and Wardlow, and MJF.
I'm told. That could make sense too, but I don't know. That could make sense. That could make sense.
It
That
could
could
be.
be. I mean, like that's the thing about AEW. Like it's crazy because like you like it's
NJPW. Jay White has a lot of enemies in NJPW also,
yeah. I believe it.
and
I
they
believe
have
it.
a good rapport with NJPW.
Yeah. So you think it's gonna be more Bullet Club members joining?
Could be Tonga Tom. Could be one of those people.
That'd be crazy. I mean, I would like to see all the real Bullet Club versus like affection. That'd be dope.
Um, so that will conclude Dynamite.
Right.
We're not going to really talk about Rampage or Collision because they were all right, but they weren't like fantastic or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, we need to talk about the pay per view and we need to talk about wrestling news. So, pay per view.
What's happening with the
I
What's
gotta get
happening?
it up.
No,
I gotta get
no.
it up.
Are you excited about it, bro?
It's their first Wrestle Dream, and I'm pretty stoked for it. It's a pretty good card. The card is amazing. All right, here we go. AEW World Tag Team Championship match: FTR versus Aussie Open. Who you got?
FTR. I gotta rock with FTR.
I'm gonna concur with that.
Mm-hmm.
FTR retains the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have way too much momentum going forward.
Yeah.
Aussie Open's been on a losing streak.
Yeah. I mean, they just signed FTR just signed new contracts, right? So they got the
Okay,
potential to go and get their titles back, all the titles they had,
big
right?
big match,
Huh?
big match.
What?
Eddie Kingston versus Katsuyori Shibata. Open weight. It's for the NJPW Strong Openweight Championship and the ROH World Heavyweight Championship.
Wow.
Both titles.
Is there a stipulation in the match?
Nope.
Is it correct?
Just a hard hitting Japanese motherfucker named Shibata and Eddie Kingston. This shit's gonna be
Yeah.
wild. They're gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Eddie Kingston. It's gonna be good, but it's gonna be Eddie Kingston.
I'm going Eddie Kingston as well.
Yeah.
ROH World Tag Team Championship match. MJF versus The Righteous in a handicap match for the ROH tag titles.
What you think?
I'm going MJF.
Right.
I feel like there's going to be something that happens to where it's going to keep
Surprise.
the belts with him.
Yeah, it's gonna be surprise. Something gonna happen. It's gonna be something crazy. We not gonna expect it.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
AEW TBS Championship match. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart.
I gotta say Statlander.
I got to agree with you because of the fact that she's the only person to ever beat Jade and beat her twice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Statlander.
Yeah.
Although Julia Hart could win because of underhanded tactics,
It could be a twist, yeah.
like miss to the face,
I mean,
or
it ain't
a
gonna.
Brody King distraction.
I mean, it's not gonna be a fair win, but Chris Statlander gonna win.
I agree. AEW TNT Championship 2 out of 3 falls. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin. Who you got?
I got Christian Cage.
I really hope Christian Cage pulls it off because I don't want to see Darby Allin with the title.
No, he already had it. So why would he have it again? I don't know. That's my honest opinion. Why would he have it?
He said it twice.
Mm-hmm. Well, twice. Well, what's the reason even having it again? I mean, I could see this. How I could see it run out. I could see
Because Because he's not good enough to be a world champion?
No, he shouldn't have had that. But it's how I see it happening. If Luchasaurus turn on Christian Cage and Edge pop out.
Yeah. That's the only way I could see it making any sense.
Yeah. You think Edge gonna have Edge or he got to change his name?
No, he's got to change his name. He's going to have to be called Adam Copeland.
Right.
Okay. Dream match. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr.
No.
Who you got?
Yeah, but no. Yeah, but
I'm
no.
putting you on the spot. Yeah, what do you mean, yeah, but no? Who you got?
No. Oh, no. I'm saying I thought you didn't say like the people in the match stipulation, but I got Daniel Bryan. But I think
Bryan Danielson. This ain't WWE.
Bryan Danielson. Okay. Bryan Danielson. My bad. Excuse me.
American Dragon.
But I want to see.
You want to see what?
No, go ahead.
What you want to see?
No, I don't want to see nothing.
Damn right you don't. That's what I thought.
Looking like a 2023 John Belushi.
Hey, at least I'm a funny motherfucker.
Wow.
That's gonna die eating a sandwich.
Man, what happened? What's going on next, man? Come on, quit playing.
Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, and Kota Ibushi versus Konosuke Takeshita, Sammy Guevara, and Will Ospreay.
It's gonna be a twist that match.
Man, why does that sound like a joke?
You racist.
A British guy, a Spanish guy, and a Chinese guy all walk into a bar.
And we had that happen.
And they meet up with two Canadian guys and a Japanese guy.
We had that happen in real life.
Yeah, of course we did. All right. So, who you got?
I gotta go with it's gonna be dope and unique, but I gotta go with Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. It's gonna be a dope moment with them.
They gotta fucking win, dude. Omega's lost like the last like 5 or 6 matches. He needs to win something.
Or what if Chris Jericho flip and he actually win Don Callis?
No.
Okay.
No, it'd be funnier if Kenny Omega was with Don Callis.
That'd be crazy. No, but he part of the VPs. He can't do that.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
But then everybody else got to get title bills too.
I'm moving on. The match going to be good. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland. Who you got?
Man, I got to stick with my man Swerve.
Swerve too, because
Swerve
I don't like fucking Adam Page.
Why you don't like Hangman Adam Page? Why you don't like him? Why you don't like him?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You got to give me at least 10 reasons why you don't like Adam Page. Come on, let's hear it. Come on.
Let's see. Let's go. Number 1, tassel shirt. Yeah, nipple tassels. Yeah, no, that don't fly with me.
Okay.
2, he was a boring ass champion. Boring. He has no flair.
No flair. Okay. No flair. Adam Page had no flair, baby.
And number 3, how are you calling yourself the Hangman and you don't hang nobody?
Oh wow, that sounds real racist to me, man, right now.
Except, you know what he does hang? His action figures at Walmart.
Wow.
They just sit there hanging. They just sit there hanging all day.
Shots fired. What about the next one? Let me hear the next one.
Thank you, CM Punk. I've been taking videos of all the Walmarts that I go to, and the only action figures that are there are Hangman Adam Page and Thunder Rosa.
Hey, you should take a picture of it and then post it up.
Nobody want it. Bro, every time I go to a Walmart, there's like 15 or 20 Adam Page action figures there. and like at least 4 or 5 Thunder Rosas, and no other AEW figures.
Wow, how the hell is more Thunder Roses hitting more than Adam Page?
It's fucking Thunder Rosa and Adam Page, the only 2 action figures on the shelf
What?
for
But
AEW.
to me, it sounds like at least Thunder Rosa getting bought.
Nah, it's just because she's the only woman in the pack, so there's only like 1 in a box.
What? But that's 4. But anyway, I understand it. You at the past 3 years, like, yeah.
All right, Wheeler Yuta versus
Mhm.
Ricky Starks.
He's still wrestling. Ricky Starks still wrestling.
Yeah, Ricky Starks versus Wheeler Yuta.
Rock Point 2.1.
Hey, WWE wants him.
Why they won't Rock 2.1?
Listen, Ricky Starks is good. He's got charisma. He's got style. He's a good wrestler, and he's got a lot of momentum, and he's young.
Okay,
So
next thing y'all start saying if you smell what the Stark is cooking.
okay, so if he says it, he says it. Big deal.
You know what? Next subject.
What's he gonna do next? Yeah.
Next subject.
All right, so that will conclude our predictions on the Wrestle Dream pay-per-view, which is this weekend. Also, we have the we got to talk about the next pay-per-view, which is going to be No Mercy. Did you talk about the pay-per-view last night on your show, sir?
No, but no, I didn't talk about the pay per view. I just wanted to make it look like I was stuck, but you could kind of like tell. But I was trying to be funny, but no, I didn't talk about the pay per view. What you think about the pay per view? What's happening?
You try too hard. Okay. So we have Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton in an Extreme Rules match for the NXT Women's Championship,
I
which
got a
Tegan Knox was added to that match.
wow, really? I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, she won the match on Raw. Raw? She won the match on Raw, which made it a triple threat.
Yeah,
Who you got? Tegan Knox, Tiffany Stratton, or
got-
Becky Lynch?
I actually want to see Stratton win a belt like she never should have lost.
Okay, so Tiffany Stratton. I'm going to go with Tiffany Stratton as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship.
I gotta go with Dragunov. Dragunov real hungry. It's gonna be some kind of trick.
I'm going with Dragunov as well.
Do you
Dominic,
think it's gonna be some kind of trick to make
something's
Carmelo
gonna
lose?
happen. Something's gonna happen. He needs to lose the match anyway. He needs to lose the belt and move on with his life.
Yeah.
Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Trick Williams for the NXT North American Championship.
I gotta stick with Dirty.
I'm sticking with Dom.
Yeah.
Dirty Dom needs to win the belt. Keep retain the title.
Trick haven't shown me none yet.
Now for the powerhouse, Braun Breaker versus Baron Corbin.
Oh, you already know who's gonna win, man. Come on.
They're gonna give it to Baron Corbin.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
In that case, he beat Braun Breaker. He should be in the title, the NXT title.
I think it's gonna be good.
So when you think they gonna push Braun Breaker?
I don't know. He's been taking shots at Roman Reigns.
You think that's
If
when
you haven't noticed.
You think that's when they form the NWO right there?
I don't know. Maybe.
That'd be dope. Tell me how crazy that would be. And wrestlers you wouldn't even know that was go be the NWO, big ones that you wouldn't even expect. That'd be dope.
It'd be good.
That'd be dope.
Also, something else we'll talk about in a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Noam Dar versus Butch. for the NXT Heritage Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got?
I gotta say Noam Dar.
I'm gonna second that.
I gotta say that. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna allow Butch to win the Heritage Cup. I think he's gonna be done after this.
Yeah. Until he turned P done.
That ain't gonna happen. Then we got the Family versus the Creed Brothers versus Los Lotharios versus OTM for the NXT Tag Team Championships.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Out the mud.
Come on, man. Crime Time 2.0 / Prime Time Players. Come on, man. What next they go? Come on, bro.
Out the mud. Out the mud. Remind me. Out the mud. Remind me. Of one of those like hoodlum brothers from like an old '90s movie.
Bro, you just gave me a nightmare now, bro. I don't even want to sit here and talk. I think I'm gonna make me a sandwich or something, bro. I can't believe you said that, bro. I'm done, bro. Man, where did this tag team come from? They just lost last week.
They're Swamp Thing 2.0.
Come on, bro. They just lost last week. They haven't even had like 5 matches yet.
They out the mud.
Okay. If they would have did this, if they were gonna do like this, they should have brought JTG back as a manager.
They got scripts.
No, man, what the scripts been losing? When the last time you said you won a match?
They got script. When was the last time he was on TV? Besides like for this shit.
Bro, the last time you seen this dude, he had a mask on. And now he from the ghetto. Now he in the hood.
Scripts.
Come on, bro. Come on, make it sense.
Scripts PJs now.
This dude 5'2". He 5'2".
He ghetto Smurf.
Man, come on, bro. Make it make sense, bro. He looking up to these dudes like this, man. Come on, man. Make it sense.
Wait. Let it make sense tomorrow. Let it make sense when the pay-per-view happens and they win the championships.
Man.
And then you're going to be real mad.
You do that, I'll never be on the podcast again. I quit. Mark my words.
Wait till Out the Mud wins the titles. Then
Mark my words.
You're going to be, man. You're going to be like.
Hey, I'm putting in my resignation right now. If they win, bro, I'm into my podcast days. It's over.
They gotta give the titles to Out the Mud, and they're gonna have Triple H beat Dominic Mysterio.
All right, Joe. All right, Joe. In that case, Sid gonna come back and he gonna win the world title now.
Becky Lynch gonna retain the championship.
Wow. Triple H gonna make one more hurrah and win both of the titles.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Scott Steiner probably come and get his one more last hurrah.
I'm okay with that.
Goddamn motherfucking shit. Asshole.
All right, so let's talk about some wrestling news, folks.
Hit him with the news. What we got? What we got?
So, Matt Riddle took to Twitter today. He made his first comment since being released by the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
He unveiled a new logo, which said Riddle OG.
Mm-hmm.
So my first instinct is he's coming out with something new. Yeah, like that's
weed.
I feel like he's making his own weed line.
Yeah. He following RVD.
Yeah.
But did you hear what Dana White said about Riddle?
Yeah. He shit on Riddle.
He went ham on Riddle. And it's crazy though, because like he said Pretty much, he said he smoked weed in order to smoke weed. He smoked weed in order not to be his kid and wife. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said some shit also about he said here's somebody who couldn't even stop smoking weed long enough to pass a drug test once a year.
Yeah, so they must have gave him a heads up and he didn't want to do it.
No, he didn't.
That's crazy.
He's like, and then you go to the WWE where they drug test a few times a year, not just once.
Yeah. Scott Skinner said Triple H never got drug tested.
That's what happens when you're banging the boss's daughter.
Yeah. I wish I could get lucky like that. If I
You just
got
gotta
lucky like that, man,
you
I
just
get
gotta
dropped
work
off.
it. You
I
just gotta
get
work
dropped.
out more.
I get dropped off at a helicopter at my job every day.
Yeah, they've been married for
A long time, bro. How many kids they got? 4, 5?
3 or 4, I think, and they've
Yeah,
been married for like 20 years.
fucking a long time.
They married like 20 years already. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What other news do we have? Sammy Callahan is done with Impact. He did
Wow,
not resign. He did not resign his contract,
wow.
so he is a free agent.
Wow. That's a big loss.
Could he be showing up in AEW?
That's a big loss. How do you feel? How do you feel about Tessa Blanchard? Could you imagine her being in the WWE?
Uh,
Should they?
they tried.
Hmm.
They tried with Tessa Blanchard. She was in the Performance Center, but they didn't. She didn't get past the Performance Center.
Damn. Damn.
She's got a lot. She's got a lot of backstage heat too. But
Yeah.
it wouldn't work out. She's
I just.
way too hated.
Wow.
She done dug a hole so deep that it's. I'm surprised she's able to even get a booking.
Wow. So what's up, bro? What else? What else rumors do we have?
Let's see what other stuff we got going on here. First off, WWE. If you were employed by WWE and were let go, if you're on the main roster, it is a 90-day uh, pause on
Mm-hmm.
you can't sign contracts and stuff for 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if you were in NXT, on the other hand, if you're an NXT talent, you only have to wait 30 days.
Mm-hmm. What is
What?
what is CM Punk's no clause? How long do he got?
No one knows.
So he might not even have one.
No, I don't think he does.
That's man. That's when you got pulled. That's when you know the business.
I think he.
You think he would?
I don't know. I think CM Punk's going to show up in WWE. I think he's going to
Yeah.
be a Survivor Series in a
Survivor
row.
Series versus Roman Reigns.
And Roman is scheduled to be at the Crown Jewel event, and he's also scheduled to be on SmackDown the next few weeks as well.
I mean, I think they should pull the trigger with Cody Rhodes way before. They make Roman Reigns wrestle twice. They make him lose the belt to Cody Rhodes, and then afterwards, Roman Reigns like that's it, and then CM Punk come out.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, that'd be dope. That'd be crazy.
It would be. I think what would be even more crazy is if. Excuse me. If what you call it?
What?
I'd like to see The Rock beat Roman, not for the belt,
No,
just in
not
a
for the bill.
match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just
They
in a
said,
match.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Trying to think of all the wrestling stuff that's been going on. There's been so many things happening in the world of wrestling. Um,
No, I agree,
so
bro.
um,
I, I hope I hope No Mercy is dope.
it should be. I hope Dominic steals the show.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that's the
really hope
only
he
one
does.
shining. That's the
I
only
hope
one
he gives.
shining.
I hope he gives Trick Williams a good rub.
No, 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 I don't. I don't see him like no. My two matches is gonna
I
probably
want
gonna
him to
be.
get. I want him to win. I want Dominic to win, but I want Trick to get over.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, he just need more exposure to me.
He'll get it. He'll get it. He'll get it.
It just to me, I look at it like Carmelo Hayes' homeboy instead of he don't have no identity yet.
I feel like he needs to turn on Carmelo.
Huh?
I feel like he needs to turn on Carmelo.
I mean, that's the only way I can see him going to the main roster.
I feel like Trick. I feel like Trick needs to turn on Carmelo and take the belt off from him.
Or what if he turn on him to make Dragunov win?
That's fine, but then he doesn't gain anything from it.
Hmm. No, I think it's gonna be some kind of weird ass twist, bro.
It could be, and it very well could be.
Hmm.
We also trying to think what else was going on in wrestling this week that we need to talk about as far as like talking. I know CM Punk did say he was going to be free for the next 2 months,
Yeah.
which when he did say that, it would put us right at around the time of Survivor
Survivor
Series,
Series. Yeah.
which is in Chicago. So
Yeah.
that would make sense too.
Yeah. Big
And
sense.
he's got a good rapport with Dana White as well.
Yeah. Very good pull.
Um,
Man, Vince can't say nothing about it.
nope.
I read some stuff about Shane and Stephanie coming back.
I really don't want them coming back.
Mm. They
They've
should
been
let
gone so
Triple H.
long. Just stay away.
They should let Triple H and Dana run it, bro. They should let Dana, Triple H, and Dana go through it.
Triple H, I think just Triple H and like William Regal and Ray
Yeah.
Dog and HBK.
Yeah.
I think they got that shit locked down.
Yeah. Let them do what they do.
Um, Man, I'm trying to think if there's any more matches, but I don't think that's it. Uh,
I think that's about everything, brother.
yeah, I think that's pretty much mostly everything we've talked about as far as wrestling goes this week.
Yeah.
I think that we had a great show, and I think that I think that the pay-per-views are going to be good this weekend. The one is the NXT, and then the other is the Wrestle
Yeah.
Dream, and then in 2 weeks is the Fastlane pay-per-view.
Yep.
A lot of wrestling pay-per-views coming up, everybody. A lot of wrestling pay-per-views coming
A
out.
whole lot. Hell a ton.
Yep. And so, everybody watching tonight, keep an eye out Wednesday nights for D-Walk. D-Walk does the NXT talk on Wednesday nights.
Holla at your boy.
Yep. Give him a shout. Give him some love. Give him some P.U.W.F. love on Wednesdays during NXT talk. But I think that's it for tonight. So, as my friend Mr. Alex Quito would say, be happy, be healthy, and don't be like Pockets. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Ric Flair, you have made world. Put that cigarette out. You have made World Wrestling Federation history here tonight. It's the greatest moment of my life. I want to jump. I want to party. But I got to tell you like this. For the Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man, and the Pipers, and the Stick. Now it's Ric Flair. And yo, pay homage to the man. All right.
Yeah.